You've probably heard of people saying that you need more clients to make more money as a freelance graphic designer. What if I tell you that that isn't entirely true? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about a concept that I found out way some time ago, but then I actually have been keeping this for a long time, and I need to share this with you. And this entire concept is from Kevin Kelly's 1000 True Fans. So in this video, we're going to look at why you don't need more clients to make money, but instead you need some true dedicated clients to make more money. And this is coming up. Hi everybody, Innocent here, and over here we make videos like this, freelance tutorials and tips like this. So if that is something that sounds like you're interested, kindly consider subscribing. I've been a freelancer for the past 6, 7, 8 years, and I've got a lot of experiences, and this is one of the experiences that I'm going to share up with you. I believe that if you clicked on this video, you probably know the whole concept of freelancing, but just in case you don't know, freelancing is basically working from anywhere in the world. So if I'm a freelance graphic designer, I can sit right in the comfort of my room here from Ghana, and then I'll work with people from all over the world. So I don't have like time limits or anything like that. I just get the project, work on it, and I'm done. But over the time, I've realized that people actually think that if you're a freelancer, that means that you need to be consistently getting clients in order to make money, which can be okay if you are okay with that. But then this video is going to open our eyes to the fact that you don't need to be getting clients always, but instead the clients that you get today, how you're going to manage them, how you're going to work with them so that you get what is known as repetitive clients or repeating clients that will be coming over and over, and that is how you're going to actually make more money as a freelance graphic designer. So today we're going to discuss quality over quantity and why a few paying consistent clients can completely transform your career. And like I said from the beginning of this video, I'm going to reference Kevin Kelly's 1000 True Fans concept. So let's get into the video. Now, let me give you a background to when I started freelancing somewhere 2018, when I got introduced to Fiverr for the first time. My focus was very simple: get a lot more clients that I can work with as much as I can and make more money. Simple, right? But that was actually delusional, because here are 3 things that I noticed while I was doing that. The first was I was juggling up with too many small projects at a time. So your whole concept or your whole idea at this time is that you want to get more clients, so you'll be taking on any project at all, which when you are starting, I wouldn't say this is entirely bad, but then as you progress, you need to be saying no, you need to be taking like proper projects. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. Now, number 2, deadlines became more like a nightmare, because I was literally working with like 5 people at the same time, and I need to be submitting projects almost every day, every time, which was becoming too much because you don't have the entire day. Even if you have the entire day to yourself, like you are working from the comfort of your home, you don't have the entire time. You need to rest. You need to be committed to other things, family, relationship, other stuff. You understand? So you can't be working all the time. And if you have 5 projects that you are working on at the same time, probability that you are going to deliver something that is not way exceptional is very high. And this will eventually have a turn on the next point, which is creativity drain. So you're going to be drained because literally you have to always be working, or you always have to be delivering on projects, which is going to drain you creative wise. So what happened next? At the end of the day, you're going to be drained, exhausted, and you're not even going to be making that much, because what you're putting out there is going to be like the bare minimum. Can you relate to this point? So now, what is the actual problem with chasing more clients? Point number 1, your time is very limited. If you decide to be working like 10 hours a day as a freelancer and you are working on say 10 projects, that means you're going to be spreading yourself into thin, which eventually is going to drain you, and you're going to also have to deal with what is known as the high client turnover, which basically means that you are constantly going to be finding new clients every time of the day, which literally means that you're always going to be doing pitching, negotiation, and new onboarding, because once you find a new client the following day, you need to walk them through all the process that you walk your clients through. You listen to them, you negotiate the prices, and you onboard them. Imagine you have to do this over and over again. It's actually going to be very draining, right? And this will entirely also affect your design or your creative process, because all the time that you have to spend designing or being creative, you are almost always spending that on negotiating, pricing, pitching, and onboarding. All of these put together is going to give you burnout. And I don't know if you've realized it, but the more clients that you have to juggle with, or the more new clients you have to onboard, the harder it becomes to give your best work, because almost every client also comes with a new expectation or different angle of how they want their work. So if you are not having a circle of clients that you're always dealing with, it means that you always have to be trying or doing different ideas, new ideas, which isn't really helpful for your mental health. And at the end of the day, when you get burnout, your work quality suffers, and which will also affect your reputation. I know you don't want to get into this problem, and that is when the concept of 1,000 true fans comes in. Now, if you've never heard of Kevin Kelly's 1,000 true fans concept, I'm just going to try as much as possible to explain it to you, but I'll link a PDF in the description if you want to read extensively on this. The whole concept is very simple. You don't need 1 million followers or 1 million fans in order to make 1 million cedis or $1 million. According to Kevin Kelly, you just need a small circle of people, say 1,000 people. That is where the concept comes in. 1,000 true fans. 1,000 people that are dedicated to you, 1,000 people that you can sell to, 1,000 people that when you recommend something, they will be willing to follow and buy, 1,000 people that if you ask them to hit the subscribe button, they are going to hit the subscribe button, 1,000 people that will join your membership, 1,000 people that will actually follow you almost everywhere you go. That is the whole concept. So according to Kevin, if you are an artist or a writer or anything that involves creativity, all that you need is these 1,000 people that will be coming over and over again. So they don't just come once and leave, but they are more like subscribed to you. They are more dedicated to you. So if you release a new book, they are going to be the first people to purchase. If you release a new artwork, they are going to be the first people to purchase. And this is the concept that we are talking about. And what does it mean for a freelance graphic designer? So for a freelance graphic designer, this is going to mean that you're going to have what is known as retainer clients that will keep coming back to you over the time. This doesn't entirely mean that they are going to be coming almost every day or almost every month, but you are rest assured that you have clients that at least every month or 2 months, they are bringing high paying jobs that will be sustainable. Let me give you this background. So I've been working with this woman from the United States for over the last 5 years. This was when I was in the university and we met on the internet. Okay. And this woman has been coming almost every 2 months with a high paying job. Of course, I have other clients that I've been working with, and these are the people that we are talking about. People that have come to trust your brand. They have come to trust your process. They've come to trust you as somebody who can help them with their design works. And that is what Kevin is talking about, that if you have about 5, 10, 20, 30, 100 and thousands of these clients, you don't need to be juggling around with clients. For such a person, whenever she comes with a work, we don't need to go and start all over again. We've worked together for 5 years. We know our thought processes. We know what we go through whenever there is a project. So we don't need to be overthinking things out, or we don't need to be doing too much as compared to whenever you are going to get a new client and you have to walk them through the onboarding process all over again. So let's take, for instance, you have like 5 high paying clients. Okay. That brings you roughly $100 project every month. So these 5 people, they are consistent, they are repeating, they come almost every time. That means you are literally basically making like $500 from these people. It's that very simple. So you don't need to be doing too much or getting too much clients. These are people that will be coming. You are more confident that you are doing more like a 9-to-5 job, okay? Because you know that at least these 5 people are going to be bringing high paying jobs every month, and I'm going to be working on them. Now, the benefits of getting such clients or working with such clients is super amazing, and I'm going to list some of them to you, of which the first one is going to be less stress. So you are going to be less stressed because, like I explained earlier, you don't need to start the entire process all over again with these clients. You know what they want, they know what you can do, You just discuss a few things and you just get into the project right away. No long talk. Again, you get more time for creativity. Now, these people already know you and trust you. They know what you can do and they trust your brand. So they leave you to your creative process and they leave you to do what you can do best. Unlike when you get a new whole client and they have their own concept or perception and they will be stressing you to the brim. God, it can be so stressful. So you get more time for yourself and your creativity and you can deliver your best work to these people. And also the income part. So you get more like a higher income stability. So you know that these people are always returning and they are bringing jobs. So you are more like, I'm chilled. At least this person will bring the work or this person will come again because you know what you delivered, you know what you worked for them, and you know that obviously they are coming back. So you get more like a stable income that you can look up to every month, every 2 months, or even every 3 months. Whereas you are doing other side things. I get to the point. So now you ask yourself, how do you attract these high paying clients, or how do you attract these clients that we are talking about? Here are a few points that you can take note of. Now, position yourself as a specialist. This is a very controversial topic that I don't really like discussing, but I've talked about it, being a specialist and a generalist. Okay, when you start out, you can be generalist. You can be all around. You can do every part of graphic design. You can do logos, flyers, banners, brochures, anything. But once you are growing, once you are maturing, you know that you need to get an area of specialization. If people mention your name, what comes to mind? Is it logo design? Is it flyer design? Is it tutorials like you've been coming to the channel for? Yes, you need to be known for something actually. So you don't just need to be all around because they need to trust you with one thing. I've shared a story of when I had to do a photo manipulation for a client that I got way ahead when I started my graphic design or my freelance career. And when I did that, I realized that it wasn't the best of me. And that was my last photo manipulation that I ever did. I realized that it wasn't a thing for me. So I needed to shift to somewhere that I needed to shift to a place that I was comfortable and I had like a higher upper hand on it. And when I did that, the clients came to trust me. They know that when they need photo manipulation, they need to look somewhere else, or they trust my judgment to recommend somebody for them, instead of like having to take it and lose that reputation. So position yourself with something, be known for something. Maybe the other ones can be just some things that helps you deliver your work. Okay. Also, build a strong portfolio. This, I don't need to talk more about it, but build a strong portfolio. You don't need to have a website or anything, but you can use even your social media. If you can afford to build a website or high paying portfolio, that is fine. But if you cannot, you just need to focus on like working on your social media or any medium that you use in sharing your works. You can join Pinterest, Behance. These are platforms that people recognize as portfolios as well. So you can join that and build a strong portfolio. Also, one important thing, network and build relationships. I think I need to make a full video on this topic, networking and building relationships. These are some great things that helps retain clients. Your first approach, your first work is going to determine whether the client is going to come back. I remember I had an Instagram DM one time that said that the reason why I got the job, or the reason why the person decided to work with me, was how I responded to the Instagram message, or how I responded to the DM that they sent. Building rapport with people, building rapport with clients, building actual relationship with clients is very essential. You just don't need to think about the money alone. You just don't need to think about what you're making from the project alone. You just need to think about solving their issues. Your design should solve their issues. You just don't think about designing for them just like that. It needs to solve actual issues. And sometimes you even go way ahead to be more like a consultant to advise them on certain things that they might actually not know. So build real actual relationships, like get direct with them. And the last point for this one is upsell and offer retainers. Retainers are more like things that would probably bring people back. So somebody comes to you for a logo. You just don't think about designing just a logo for them. How are you going to advise them and try to convince them to work on their business card, their flyers, their brochure, and all other things for them. So in this case, you are going to offer them something like a package. So if I'm going to design only a logo for you, I'm going to charge you this amount of money. But if I should design your business card, everything in a package, I'm going to give you a discount on this. This is a brilliant way of winning clients to your side. And sometimes in festive seasons like this, you can say, okay, I'm going to give you a discount. I'm going to work on all of these at a discounted price of this. It's more like what shopping malls and these brands like Hisense and all those things, they do promotions. This is a way to get you back to them. This is a way to get you back to test or try their products again. And by the way, Hisense, I'm waiting for you to do promotions so that I can buy my AC. Okay, so if Hisense should do a promotion right now, the possibility that I'm going to get my AC is very high. Okay, so you as a designer or an artist also have to develop this mindset of giving retainer packages, discounts, packages, bundles, and all those things. Now, this is something personal. When I apply this whole concept or this mindset shift from having to think that I have to get more clients to make money, it has been a massive career turnout for me. So instead of chasing more clients, I'm actually now focusing on the clients that I have, the client base that I have right now, and how I can deliver a lot of value to them and how I can get them to return to me almost every time. Working with such a client base has been mutually beneficial. They get consistent, high quality, valuable works from me, and I get a very steady income without having to hustle with a lot of clients from somewhere else. So here is the takeaway: you don't actually need more clients to make money. Instead, you need the right clients, those that value your work and those that stick around. So focus on building relationships, positioning yourself, delivering valuable works to the clients that you have at the moment, and always position yourself as a professional designer. And always remember this: the whole idea of freelancing isn't to work so hard because you want to work from the comfort of your home. Okay, you want to work even when you are on vacation somewhere in Santorini, hopefully in the future. Okay, so you want to work at the comfort of your environment. You want to work smarter. So these are some of the things that you can put in place so that you don't always have to work harder. All right, so that will be basically it for this video. What are your thoughts? What are your experiences? You can share that in the comment section. Do you have like a group of clients that you repeatedly work with, or you are still in the process of finding these clients, or you are that kind of person that everything goes? Every day you wake up and you are looking for a new client. Once you get a client, you just work with them and that is it. You don't ever hear from them again. Share your experiences in the comment section, and if you found this video helpful, subscribe to the channel, be so very much appreciated. And let me know, are you a true fan of Innocent K. Boateng, or you're saying that you are still contemplating on it? By the way, let me use this opportunity to inform you that I've started a membership on the channel. So if you are a true fan of Innocent K. Boateng, you can join my membership channel so that you can contribute to support this channel and you can continue to bring high valuable free videos like this one. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch this video. I'll catch you in the next video. It's Innocent here, and bye.